Stop letting her take advantage of you, bro. This is dedicated to you. I know you feeling this. If you are the hero, okay, you know what I'm talking about. Not like this weird toxic psychology stuff. I'm talking about in real life. If you are the main character, bro, you have to set strict boundaries. You have to stop letting her take advantage of you. And it's okay if you position it a particular way. And that's what we want to talk about. In this video, it's going to be about positioning. Being taken advantage of happens. It's a part of what you signed up for, saying that I'm going to choose this hero role. I'm going to be the supportive guy. I'm going to be the person who's always there for people. It's not specifically when it comes to just women in relationships. This is literally encompassing your whole entire being. This is who you are. And so what you have to do is you have to set up standard operating procedures. You got to set up some SOPs for yourself. And I'm talking about when you get involved with these particular characters, you have to have a order of operations so that you know how to respond when you see a situation going in a particular direction. That's what this is about. So you can be the guy who gets taken advantage of simply because that's the name of the game. With great power comes great responsibility. And the quote came from people who decide to champion that they're going to be the ones who people rely on. They're going to be the ones who people ask for help from. So if that's you, keep watching this because we're about to get into it. So what you want to do initially is you want to identify stuff that you know you don't want to be a part of. And you have to say no. This is not taking anything away from the role that you feel like you're championing, okay? The role that you feel like you taking on, being the dude, this is not taken away from that. This is solidifying who you are and what you are deciding to help with. You have to really know what it is that you're able to actually help with to be able to help effectively. If you're just saying, oh yeah, I'll help with whatever, that's why you feel like you're being taken advantage of. That's number one. You cannot just try and help with any and everything. You have to literally specify what you're gonna help with. So sometimes when you get into a situation, you're gonna have to look at it and be like, no, this is something I don't want to be a part of. This is something I don't like helping with. So you have to say, no, I'm not going to do that. Again, that does not take away from your character at all. That is just something you specifically said you were not going to be helping toward or you're not going to be a part of. That's just like identifying what superpowers you have. Spider-Man can't fly, he can swing. Right? Spider-Man don't have laser beams. He got spider senses. Like there's different qualities. There's different qualities that you have that are going to help you to help people in specific situations based off of your skill set. That's what this is about. Identifying what you have to be able to help. That's number one. So first, identify what do I have and how do I want to help. That's going to help you greatly in these situations, especially with women, because sometimes they just use you and abuse you because you're the nice guy. And saying nice guys finish last is kind of an actual thing, but it's only because of how we are positioning ourselves with these characters, with these type of people, with these women in relationships. It's if you're not positioning it as I'm just helping because that's who I am, and you're positioning it as, oh, I'm helping a little bit because maybe there's a chance. Maybe, just maybe, she'll see I'm helping out enough and she'll recognize I'm a good guy. No, that's not what's gonna happen. If you don't stay firm in what you believe in or what you decide you're going to do, or not being specific enough about what you stand on, that is why you're just gonna feel taken advantage of. That's why people are going to literally seek to take advantage of you because you don't know what you're doing. So that is the most effective thing that you can do, is really pay attention to what specific thing do I want to help with when it comes to this situation, especially with girls. You can't just be picking them up, throwing them money, doing all of this stuff when you haven't specified what you're trying to do with this individual. So let's go into, okay, I'm looking to build a relationship with this person. Then you have to look and understand if this person is reciprocating the energy or not. If they're not, then you got to cut them off. Hiya, katana blade Yeah, okay, you gotta cut them off. That's the name of the game. Unfortunately, there are going to be some who you may like a lot, but y'all just don't gel well together. If she doesn't reciprocate energy to you, that's not a good match. You shouldn't be pursuing that extra heavy, wasting a bunch of energy and time if she's not reciprocating the energy that you're giving out. There are going to be ones who will do that. And when you identify that, that's when you start to think about, okay, this possibly could be the one who's gonna be in my life. Other than that, if there's no reciprocated energy, hiya, okay? Standard operating procedure, I'm not gonna stand for that. Puya, okay? Done. End it, man. Don't play games with that because you're gonna waste a bunch of time and you're gonna waste a bunch of energy that you don't have. Don't do that because it's gonna make you get into these weird modes of depression and confusion and self-worth and all of that. You're not trying to do that. So don't get into that. You just have to be solid in what you are doing. Okay? The last thing I'm gonna leave you with is this could possibly be family or whatever. Okay? When it comes to what I have mentioned before, when it comes to like money and asking for stuff and even asking of your time, because time is money, you want to be very particular with that. Okay? You want to first of all make sure you count the cost, make sure you count what you have, what you actually can produce and help with, and not just be depleting yourself and making yourself feel like I'm doing all of this and nobody's helping me out, because you will feel like that if you decide to just give everything you got and be hoping on a wish and a prayer that you're gonna somehow be taken care of. No, you have to actually use some mental discernment on this. You have to set your mind on, this is what I can actually help with. Set a specific amount, and in your mind, this is what I have the ability to help with. Standard operating procedure. I'm going to set up a specific amount that I can help with. When that amount is done for the month, for the week, whatever, I will not have nothing available for people. That is something that you have to be strict with, okay? Otherwise, you're gonna feel taken advantage of. But I'm telling you, if you set up standard operating procedures, how you want to operate in very specific situations, preset that in your mind, you will no longer feel like this. You will no longer feel like I'm being taken advantage of. You will stand in your power and you will feel like the hero that you really are trying to be. Again, it is totally okay to say no sometimes, because you will have to, because it is for the greater good of everyone. If you're the guy, you have to make sure that you are at the top of your game as much as possible. And so sometimes you'll have to say, well, no, this will deplete me too much where I'll be in X situation and I can't do it because I have to help you later. You know, that's the type of stuff you have to think about. It has to encompass a lot of future, a lot of external stuff that is going on in your vicinity and what you want to actually be available for. That's what this is really about. So think about this stuff, man. Look, let me know in the comments, all right? Let me know in the comments, do you feel like you've been taken advantage of? Do you want some advice? Whatever the case may be, shoot me a comment below. Let me know if you feel in these situations, all right? But outside of that, you know what to do. Make sure you like, subscribe, all of the above so you can help us build. Let's build it, y'all. Let's get it.